YouTube, please reach me out. This is a free session at Zoom. I will send you a link. Otherwise, you will not have proper view on YouTube. Javed, why I am asking to slow down? What do you think?
Slow
Why?
down
Yeah.
to
Why we need to slow down?
understand what the actually question asks. What are the keywords in the sentence? To
Okay.
identify the keywords. If we are
Okay.
just very in the fast pace, then it will be difficult to read it
Good.
again. Read
Good.
it again.
Good. Very well done. Very well done. You see, when you try to read something quickly, as a result, what happened? You are not able to understand the context properly. You are not able to understand what the question is saying. And then, as a result, people read the same question again and again, and that becomes challenging. I don't want that for you guys. So please slow down. Do not worry about the time management. We will learn how to do the time management. We will learn how to go into that way. Okay, it's a 7-step formula, but right now I'm only gonna go through 2 to 3 steps, and as we move forward in our question answer session, in this session I will go more in detail. Okay, cool everyone. Step number 1, slow down. Step number 2, most important thing is to identify keywords. Every question will have some keywords. I need to identify those keywords. If I do not identify the keyword, okay, if I do not identify the keyword, I basically cannot solve the question answer. Simple that it is. I cannot solve the question answer. I need to identify the keyword. Okay, the keyword can be, what should the project manager do next? Okay, the same question, what should the project manager do next? Okay, or what is the best thing to happen? Let me give you an example. You are working as a project manager. A new stakeholder has joined the program, has joined the project. He is against the project. What is the next thing to do? What you should do? What is the next thing you should do? Put in the chat box. Please put in the chat box. Everyone, whenever I ask, please put something in the register. Okay. Dilavar is saying register. Updates. What update? What stakeholder? There are so many things. Add the stakeholder register. Stakeholder register. Update stakeholder. Okay. Tayyab, no. You need to update the stakeholder register. What is the first thing you should do? Okay. What's the first thing you should do? Okay. Now, let's put in the same question. A stakeholder, a resistant stakeholder has, not try to convince us. That is wrong. Don't define responsibility. That is wrong. You update the stakeholder register. The next thing. Now, a resistant stakeholder has joined the project and he is very important to the project. What is the best thing you should do? What is the best thing you should do? What is the best thing you should do? Have a face-to-face meeting. Thank you, Sakshi. Have a face-to-face meeting to him. Pick up the phone, call him, go and meet him. Same question, one keyword can change the entire direction. Okay? Same question, one keyword can change the entire direction. Are you following with me, guys? How important it is? Okay? How important it is to identify the keywords. Third step, very important. Elimination technique. Now, every single question will have, like 99% of the questions will have 4 options: A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. You need to go through all the options, A, B, C, D, A, B. Go through all the options, okay, and eliminate it one by one. Eliminate it one by one. Muhammad Shabir, recording will not be provided, so don't ask for that. This is only live session. So What you need to do here, let's say A, B, C, D. Go through A option, justify why A is wrong or right, why B is wrong or right, why C is wrong or right, why D is wrong or right. All four options, I need to go through it. I need to look at all the four options. Now, mostly two options are irrelevant, mostly. But as you see in the success journey, Dipu was saying that three options were right, or all four are very clear to each other. So here your elimination power will help you. Are you following me? Here the skill, guys, this is the most important skill in solving question answer. Most important. And again, it's a skill, which means you need to learn it. Which means you need to learn it. Practice, practice, practice. And that's what this session is all about. For our students, those who are my premium students, we do 4 question answer session every single week, like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, only to practice these three things. Let's say on generally, if you spend 2 hours daily, you clear PMP in 2 months. Okay, so how many question answers we try to do? 1 week, 4 question answers. Let's say 10 weeks you work with us, 40 question answer session. Okay, in which Saturday like 4 to 6 hours. Like today, last week we did 6 hour question answer session. This is only to measure, only to do these three things: slow down, keywords, elimination technique, elimination technique, elimination technique. Very, very, very important. And I am 100% sure if you work hard on it, this can be done. There is no problem whatsoever. Okay, there is no problem whatsoever. Slowly, slowly, you can work into it. Okay, put in the chat box what are the three most important things to solve question answers. What are the three most important things to solve question answers? Put in the chat box, please. Three most important things to solve question answers. Slow down. Now, saying it is one thing, okay? Saying it is one thing, following it is another thing. So we will do that step by step. We'll see how we can do it. Question number one, I need you to eliminate each technique, use it, and solve this question. Please. Those people who are watching at LinkedIn, you can message me on LinkedIn or you can message me on my number. I'll send you the question answers link to join. See. Please use elimination technique and justify why the answers are right or wrong. Okay. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Umair? Umair?
Yes, sir.
Why B?
Yeah.
Why B?
Sir, in C and D are eliminated.
Okay.
A, they are talking about brainstorming a possible corrective action. Okay, fine, they can think about it at first, but assigning responsibilities to fix the issue.
Hmm.
So this is not happening. You're not going to assign it to 1 or 2%. They have told already to team to collaboratively work.
Hmm.
So B is the most appropriate answer.
Okay. What is the most important keyword in this question?
Collaboratively resolve the issue.
Okay, let's go to the
That's
question. Which of the following action? Very important thing, guys. Whenever the question is more than 3 liner, read the last line first. Which of the following action should the project manager take first to ensure that the problem is addressed effectively and team remains engaged? Again, the first is there, right? During a project execution phase, a fault occurred in deliverable. The product owner advised to perform a root cause analysis. Okay, so we are in execution, initiation, planning, execution, monitoring and control, and closing. These are the 5 process group. Execution mean we are doing work into that. So the product owner is there and project manager is there. This means this is a hybrid question, right? This is a hybrid question. The PM planned to discuss the suggestion with the team to collaboratively resolve the issue. Okay. Now the question is immediately. Escalate, we never escalated. I can eliminate that. Review the issue log and update it with the details of the fault. No, you don't know. We already said that we need to work with them. Okay. We need to collaborate into that. Now, how did you eliminate option number A? Umar, how did you eliminate option A?
So brainstorming is not part of the execution. And the second possibility
Why not?
is responsibility.
No. I need to understand the justification you just gave. Brainstorming is not the part of execution. What is brainstorming? I'm not saying your answer is right or wrong. What is brainstorming?
Brainstorming is where you're gathering the ideas
No.
and figuring out a solution.
Okay, good.
So that is brainstorming. But at the same time, they're saying assign responsibilities for fixing the issue.
Okay.
So you're not involving the full team in it.
Okay.
If you look at the sentence, it says team to collaboratively resolve the issue, which is happening in B, facilitate the collaborative session with the team and assigning their solution problem solving tool before implementing any corrective measures. So that's how I did it.
I like what Adnan Shazad put into that, and Shoaib also. We did not do the root cause analysis also. Okay. The question categorically said that we need to do root cause analysis. Okay, Umair, you are not identifying the keywords right. Your answer is right. Okay, that's good. But getting the answer right is one part. Why this is more important. Okay, the question categorically identify the project manager or product owner advice to do the root cause analysis, and we need to discuss this collaboratively. So we did not went into that and we did not looked into that. Okay, that's why the answer is B. Your answer is right. Okay, your answer is right because you reached to that point, but we need to be more effective in keywords. Cool, Amir?
Yes.
Okay. Why this is question number 5? Oh, I started with question number 5. Okay. Okay, question number 1. Remind me when we go to question number 6 so that I skip it. Sakshi? Sakshi, can you talk?
Yes, sir.
Why B?
So, sir, I did elimination technique,
Mhm.
with which C and D are
Let's read the
eliminated.
question. Let's read the question one
Yeah.
time and
Sure.
let's solve it, please.
Okay. So during a documentation audit of an international company, it was identified that the last version of the project schedule was from 1 month ago, even though the project manager knew it was recently updated. How should the project manager have handled documentation for the project? So keywords here are project schedule was 1 month ago updated,
Good.
and we have to see what he should have done to handle this. Project manager should have done
So the question is about past.
past.
You have solved good amount of question. Another keyword can be used to work into that. What keywords we use normally for the past? When the problem happen, what keyword we use? The question says sometime, how should the project manager have avoided this problem?
Avoided, yeah.
Okay, so that's
Yeah.
the same question can be used with that word also. How should the project manager have avoided this problem? Okay, now use elimination technique.
So with elimination technique, C assigned a project team member to ensure. So we this is not project team member work. So C is eliminated. D, review the risk register. So it is not a risk. The issue has already happened. So it was not up to date. So it is not a risk.
Plus, if you read the next line, review the risk register to identify response plan for the audit. Okay, so
Response plan.
yeah, it is happening in audit. Okay, it is happening in an audit, but this is an issue. Okay, so
This is an issue.
always read the complete option whenever you are solving question answer, because it is possible some part of it changed it. Okay, next. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So with A and B, we are left with two options. So first, A, update the project management plan regularly and had it securely shared with all stakeholders. It looks correct, but here the issue is how she should have, what she, a project manager should have done to handle this kind of documentation. So he might be updating it regularly, but the issue is that it is not up to date as of today.
Beautiful, beautiful, very well answered. You see, these two, as he said, these two options are not relevant or useless. We can eliminate it. Out of both options, this and this both are right. That's why I said to you, elimination technique. Guys, elimination technique. Both are right answer. They are not wrong. But you need to see which is better. So what is the best way? We use interactive dashboard. We use information system where continuously documentations are updated, where people are looking at what the changes have happened, so that they can continuously look into that. Right? Please do not, Amber, do not write on my board kindly. Thank you. So this is very important. Guys, I don't put any security because all of you are professionals. This section was limited to professionals. So do not write on the board or anything. Otherwise, I need to put some security. I request you. Okay. Okay. So between A and B options, B is the best answer. Continuously, it get updated and we work into that. So B is the right answer. Data. Very good job. Let's go to the next question. By the way, guys, I am reading your answers, all the answers that you are putting for the question answers. So make sure you try to put justification. Abbas, I like the way you are putting answers. Asad, you also. Awesome. Important stakeholders, depending upon the communication plan, Ahmad Nazir. Yeah. Fazan? Fazan Haki?
Yes, yes, sir.
Why? A.
No, I'm saying A is not.
Okay, so what's the answer?
Yeah, for me, I mean, my answer is D, because if you read the question, it clearly says that some
Read
external
the
stakeholder.
question. Read the question.
Okay. So what approach should you take? You are a project manager managing a multi-million-dollar project. The project is considered to be a high risk, right? It's a high risk since no similar projects have been undertaken before. And there is no historical data. So there is no OPA, nothing has been done of anything like that in the past. Some external stakeholders are reluctant to provide support, right? So they are there, they may have the knowledge, but they're reluctant. As a project manager, what approach should you take? Right? A, convince senior management to close the project since the project lacks sponsorship and is considered to be high risk. I won't go with that. I mean,
you are out of job. If you do that,
exactly.
you do not have job.
Exactly.
Right?
It's a failure, right?
Exactly.
For on PL's behalf. Host a project team meeting. So it's not a project team meeting. Then update the risk. I mean, this is not a project team meeting. Project team meeting won't be able to resolve that issue. I mean, you have to take the ownership and find a resolution for that. C, examine the plan, process, policies, and knowledge that are specific to the organization undertaking the project. So question has already clearly highlighted that there are no plans or previously OPAs or anything similar from the past.
Beautiful, beautiful. There is how the C option is eliminated because of this keyword. Awesome.
Exactly.
I love what you said. This keyword eliminate option C. Otherwise, C option was very right.
Very good, yeah.
C was very good, but this one keyword, okay, I see many people are putting C as an answer because that's a normal thing, but there is no historical data.
No, nothing, yeah.
Yes, there is no historical data. I like it, Fazan. So we are left with only one option, and that is data. Good job. Good job. I see many people saying C as a right answer, but the keywords change the entire game. Okay, the keywords change the entire game here. So you almost pick C. Yes, Asad, that's why. What are the 3 rules? Remember, slow down. When you slow down, you identify the keywords. Okay, and then you need to eliminate. Okay, next question. This question has come at least in last 2 months in 8 people exam. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Isn't it related to stakeholders resistant face-to-face? Yeah, that's why D option is the best. Those people who are watching it on LinkedIn or at YouTube or Instagram, wherever you are watching, you can see my number scrolling there. You ping me, I'll send you a link to join. Abdul Haq, justify your answer, please. Abdul Haq, can I have you? Abdul Haq sir?
Yes, sir.
Anji, why?
Sir, okay, I will read the question. The project is the 7th month, and the project manager is using below chart and want to take action to align the project to the baseline by raising change request. The change request is required for which kind of action? Actually, here, cost is in our range and the schedule is out of range. Here, what it reflects from the graph. So preventive action, no, because preventing is not relevant with this one. Corrective action, defective repair. What kind of defective repair? It never. I think not relevant.
What is preventive, Abdullah Sahab? What is preventive, corrective, or defect repair? Can you walk me through?
Preventive something before time, before
Okay.
anything
Before the
happened,
problem
we have.
happened, I did that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's a preventive action. What's a corrective
That is
action?
a corrective action after something happened and we have to correct it, and that is the corrective action for doing that. To correct something means we can consider like this one. The schedule is -1, mean below 1, so it can be, but performance
What is
realignment action.
performance realignment action? What is that term? Where did you learn that term?
Really, I didn't.
So why did you went into that?
Then it will be corrective action. B, sir.
They can. You don't know and you choose that option. If that should be your first instinct to eliminate that option. You don't know what that option is, right?
Yes, sir.
You don't know. You have gone to the flashcard and you know every single terminology in PMP. You know that. Abdullah sir,
Yeah.
when you
Yes,
know
sir.
every single terminology, any term that is not inside, it's 99% chances, 90%, 95, or even 99%, that's it's irrelevant. So eliminate that, sir. Okay.
Noted, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now stay with me, sir, please. So this I eliminated. Okay. I made 3 people host. Umar, other people, what are you doing? I have to enter every single person. Why did I made you co-host here, Umar? If I have to enter every single person. क्या कर रहे हैं? Okay. The project is in the 7th month. Okay. Understand the question. The project is in the 7th month and project manager is using this below chart. Okay. Want to take action to align the project to the baseline. Now we want to go back to our baseline. We want to go back to our baseline. Okay. The change request is needed. CPI, let's read the graph. Because this question, it's not just about this question. The question can be about anything. Like point out where you are ahead of schedule. Point out in the exam, you need to mark it where you are behind schedule. Okay, whatever it is, you need, the question can be crafted in any way. My goal is not here to just give you the question. My goal is to give you the sense behind the question. Okay, so you see, this is the cost is doing good. When CPI is greater than 1, the cost is good. When SPI is less than 1, you are behind. Okay, now what do we need? Preventive action? No, preventive action does not need a change request. So A and D are eliminated here. Now, why C is not the answer? That's the real question here. Okay, because then you will not get back to the project baseline. Then you need to update the baselines. Whenever a defect happens, the baselines can get changed. Here the question is saying, take action to align the project back to the baseline. Okay, let me give you an example. Preventive action is you identify the problem, this may happen, you continuously work into it, so problem never happen. Okay, for example, a train is going on the lane, it identified that we can get into an accident or I can get away from the line, it changes the direction beforehand. Okay, corrective action is now the problem has happened, but we still have the leverage that we can change it. That is corrective action. So we raise a change request to handle the corrective action. Defect repair is we are done. Now we need to change the plan. Now we need to update the plan. The train is out of the line. We need to work into that. Okay, so this is the thing that we need to understand here. Preventive, corrective, or defect repair. So the right answer is corrective action. I know Delphi technique is a term language we use. We use Delphi techniques is anonymously getting analysis. Shapes up. That's the term of PMP. We discuss it in agile as well as predictive. Sakshi, Umair, all those my students, whichever groups you are in, please can you put in the WhatsApp group that the class is started and actually 1 hour has passed. People can join. I forgot. The correct answer, no, Asad. I explained you that we can get back to the baseline. It was corrective action. Corrective action. Not defect repair, Asad sir. Corrective action. Miraj, can you justify? Miraj sir?
Yes, sir. So I read the question. A newly hired junior project manager shadowing the project manager asked during a risk review meeting, at what point does a risk become an error? The project manager wants to use this as a teaching opportunity. What should the project manager explain? So now here the project manager basically is trying to teach and just to the his junior people or junior project manager. So the option is option A risk become an error when it is recorded in the lesson learned register after impacting the project. So the option A is eliminated because already it is mentioned risk can become an error when it is recorded in the lesson learned.
What does error mean? If I say in the
Error
PMI,
means we can say like by mistake
Issue.
of
error is issue.
issue. Okay.
The right word for error, if instead of error, if it puts issue, you would guys have many people would have answered it differently. So they use a different word. And error is issue. Okay, now answer the question.
Okay. And the option B is that a risk becomes an error or issue when the uncertainty no longer exists and the event has occurred, resulting is in an issue that must be managed. So, and option number C, a risk become an error when the team fails to document it in the risk register and it causes rework or defects. Option D, a risk becomes an error when it transitions from the planning phase to execution phase and remains unmitigated. So option C we can eliminate because here is clearly mentioned if error already occur at that time when we fail in the document and we have to do the rework. So it means damage already done. So we cannot say this is issue or error. Option number D, the a risk become an error when it transition and it means the error already occur from transition from planning phase to execution and remain unmitigated. So it means we cannot do. So my option is option B because here they mentioned that uncertainty is no longer. It means we are in the safe position and we can manage it.
Okay.
What I understand.
Good. Many people are putting D as an option. A risk become an error when it transition from planning phase to execution. It has nothing to do with that planning or execution phase. When a problem for which you do not have a plan, okay, when there is no uncertainty, when the thing is going to happen, it's an issue. Risk is probability into impact. Probability can be 0 to 99.999. When it becomes 100% and you do not have a plan, okay, then it's an error. D has nothing to do with that. It's just a fancy word of saying transitioning, like just confusing you. And we are looking into that. Okay. So a risk is a risk when it is identified earlier. Yes, of course, Abbas. So when there is no uncertainty, risk is probability into impact. Probability become 100%. There's a problem. You have to handle it. So D is not the right answer. B, beta is the right answer. Okay, this question has come more time than I really wanted. So let's see. I'll give time, then I'll ask somebody to solve this question. Rajiv?
Yes, sir.
Solve it.
A project manager has developed the initial schedule using a network diagramming method and has arrived at the overall project duration. Upon examining the schedule, the project manager found that there were several activities that may be required to mitigate or eliminate potential scheduling conflicts. Mark the following common terms with the explanation that evaluate the purpose or constraints. Term drop button, B student syndrome, C self-protection, D Parkinson law. Explanation: 1. Workers use all the time allocated for an activity regardless of how long it usually takes to complete the task. 2.
Rajiv, your voice is lost. I cannot hear you.
Hello.
Yeah, now I can hear you. Go ahead, please.
Yes. Free an activity is not ready to start. An activity is not ready to start, and the preceding activity finishes early, resulting in lost time between activities. Workers are reluctant to finish tasks early so as not to communicate their efficiency and set precedents for future tasks. So, let's see, dog button, student syndrome. Student syndrome, if I'm not wrong, we always take all the time to do the job, even if we have so much time, and the last minute we will try to do the work. So it will go with workers always use allocated time for an activity regardless of how long it actually takes to complete the task. Procrastinating activities can use activity. Self-correction, Parkinson law. I remember on this student syndrome, if I'm not wrong, but all the rest I don't know really there.
Okay, that's okay. No problem at all. No problem at all. Okay. Who would like to solve it? Reshma? Want to try it? Reshma? Unmute yourself.
Yeah, hi sir, sorry.
Try it.
Yeah, I can try, but not sure if it is right or not. Draft pattern. So let me read the question. You want me to read the question again? I can do that.
Yeah, sure. Take your time.
Yeah. A project team has developed the initial schedule using a network diagramming method and has arrived at the overall project duration. Upon examining the schedule, the project manager finds that there are several activities that may require buffers to mitigate or eliminate potential scheduling conflicts. Match the following common terms with the explanations that evaluate the buffers or constraints. So, number one, A term is dropped pattern, B is student syndrome, C is self-reduction, and D is Parkinson's law. So, dropped pattern, I'll read out the explanations. Workers, so number one, workers use all the time allocated for an activity regardless of how long it actually takes to complete the task. Number two, procrastination, starting activities can use up valuable slack built into the activity duration. Number three, an activity is not ready to start and the preceding activity finishes early, resulting in lost time between activities. Then workers are elected to finish tasks early so as not to communicate their efficiency and set precedents for future tasks. So I feel number one, that is dropped pattern, that would be just guessing but not sure.
Try, sister, that's okay. If you try, you cannot fail. If you don't try, you will fail.
Let me try.
Okay.
Okay. So dropped pattern, it could be I'm guessing it, not sure if it is right.
Don't
It's
worry
number
about
three.
it. I don't care even if you
Yeah.
get all the wrong.
Okay.
Okay, this is
An
a
activity
learning
is not-
process that we need to
Sure.
do. Okay.
An activity is not ready to start and the preceding activity finishes early, resulting in lost time between activities. That's what I feel is for A.
Okay.
Two, student syndrome. It could be procrastination in starting activities, can use up valuable slack built into the activity duration. Self-protection. It could be 4, that is workers are elected to finish early task early so as not to communicate their efficiency and set precedents for future tasks. And Parkinson's law.
There are 3 things in PMP. I love to say that if you master those 3 things, you become certified. First is flow of PMP. Right? What is the first step, second step, third step comes. For that, I actually wrote this PMP booklet. You can read it in 15-20 minutes. When you are my student, you will get this as a soft copy. Second thing is language or terminology of PMP. Language, I like to use language. For that, in my program, I will be giving you flashcard. And Rahul, please do not write on the screen kindly. Rahul, please do not write on the screen. Okay, third is the skill of solving question answer. That is what we are mastering here. Okay, why I put so emphasis on language of PMI? Now, everyone who is getting confused how to solve this question answers, I'm going to explain these 4 terms and you will easily be able to solve this question. Just see the magic. Dropped baton. Dropped baton means loss of information. You see, when people are running and they are carrying this baton, that is a running formula, and they lose it, that is a cause of loss of time, loss of information. In an organization, when in communication move from one party to other, there's a loss of information. That is called dropped baton. Student syndrome. Student syndrome means students do a thing at the last responsible moment. Even if they have 6 months, still they prepare for the exam on last day. Like for example, today's PMP marathon, I was editing in last 30 minutes. Self-protection, where I protect myself. I do only that thing that makes me necessary. Like human brain is designed to protect yourself. Self-protection. Parkinson's law. Parkinson's law says that if I give you 30 minutes, you will do the thing in 30 minutes. If I give you 1 hour, you will do in 1 hour. So time expand as we giving to it. So these are the 4 terminologies you need to know for PMP. Now answer it. Okay, now it becomes suddenly very, very easy for you. I'm sure about that. Okay, now it becomes very easy for you. So drops back on. This is Parkinson's law. Okay, an activity is not ready to start, proceeding, finish, resulting lost time. Okay, drop back on. Workers are reluctant self-protection, okay? Like this is how you worked into that, okay? Can use up the valuables like built-in activity duration, that is student syndrome, okay? Whatever it is. This is clear to everyone how we worked into that. These terms A, B, C, D, you must know them, okay? You must know these terms. Broadband tool, loss of information, okay? Loss of information. Student syndrome is basically students start at the last responsible moment. Self-protection, I protect myself. Parkinson's law, you use the valuable slack, valuable time into that. The time is wasted. Clear? Everybody? We already did question number 6. Question number 7. Who is crossing my board? Don't do that, please. And whoever did it, please remove it kindly. I have to stop sharing, then share it again. Just don't do it. You see how hard it is. Now I need to stop the screen sharing. Okay. Then again start sharing. Then that thing does not come. So that takes valuable time. When put into that, there will be many restrictions. You will not be able to speak when I ask you. So please try to note right down on the screen. Savati?
Yes, sir.
Why?
So over here, if I read the question, during execution phase of a major infrastructure project, the vice president of another department raises concerns about environmental impacts that were not previously discussed. The project manager realizes that this individual should have been identified as stakeholder during the initiation phase. So firstly, from this line, we can see that the individual has not been identified as a stakeholder. So it's not in the stakeholder register. So which of the following actions should the project manager have taken earlier to prevent this situation and ensure proper stakeholder engagements? It had to be, so the project manager could have taken which action to prevent this. So if we see the first option, conducted a comprehensive stakeholder analysis using the expert judgment and the stakeholder register updates to identify the all key influencers early in the project. It makes sense. Schedule periodic stakeholder review meetings during project execution. to ensure all new concerns are captured and managed through the issue log. But here we are not talking only of their concerns, but rather a missing stakeholder. So B does not really deal with the issue. Then developed a detailed communication management plan that included environmental reporting requirements across departmental executives. This again, it's not about communication management, really. So this one, I eliminated this completely, and then performed a risk identification session with the project team to anticipate environmental issues. Again, I eliminated this, is not really like solving anything to the problem. So for me, it is A, because it is a really identification of the stakeholder using the different tools.
Swati, when is your exam? Did you book it or not?
Yet to book it.
Yet to book it, to pay the exam fees and see the exam dates. You are getting into a very good flow. I don't want...
Fees is already done.
Check the exam dates and do share
Yes.
with me. You are getting... In the last mock, you got 75, no? In
Yes.
the mock 4. Did you do mock 5 or still not?
Yeah, yet to be completed.
Please try to complete it tomorrow. Okay. And then after doing that, if it is like above 67%, the mock 5 180, look at the exam dates. Okay.
Okay.
You are getting enough flow. I'm really proud of you. Good job. A is the right answer. Very well done.
Yes.
Ooh. Another interesting question. I will explain burn down chart also with this question. Yash, can you try?
Yes, sir. Looking at the chart, at which sprint the team would have utilized this spike. So, according to me, sprint 3 is the right answer because it's clearly stating that the actual time has increased in the project. If you see the graph.
Looking at the chart, at which sprint the whole team would have utilized spike. Okay, what is a spike? Spike is a time you set aside to handle any kind of risk. Okay, in order to handle any kind of risk, we do spike. That is the exact purpose of spike. Okay, now this is a burn down chart, which means if I go from this place, let's say this is point A, this is point B, point C, point D. If I keep going at this pace, it will take more time. So when in burn down, you are on upside, it's a bad thing. Okay? In burn down, if I go in this pace, I am able to complete earlier. It's a good thing. On is on. Okay? So sprint 9 No, it's a good thing. I don't need that. Sprint 8, again, it's a down. I don't need that. Sprint 6, it is on target. Okay, it's getting better. Here, 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 till this. This is the area where the problem is happening. I need to work into that problem. I need to solve it. Okay, before sprint 6. Okay, before sprint 6. Okay, so which means sprint 3 can be useful. Sprint spike is a time set aside to handle risk. Spike is a time set aside to handle risk, handle uncertainty, handle problems. Okay, very important questions. Yeah, more story points. Sakshi can be. Jaziba, can you unmute yourself, please?
Yes.
Please justify your answer.
According to my understanding, I believe
Can you
that
read
as
the
a-
question and use elimination technique, please?
Yeah. During the execution phase of a major infrastructure project, you notice that one of your key team members who has recently experienced a personal loss is showing signs of reduced focus and performance. Recognizing the situation, you schedule a private meeting and after discussing the issue, decide to adjust the communication plan to better accommodate this team member's needs. You ensure that updates and discussions are more empathetic and paced according to their comfort level. So which of the following best describes the project management skill or approach you're primarily demonstrated in this situation? Okay.
Jaziba,
Coming
before you solve question, my friend, what is the rule number 1 of solving question answers?
If
What is the rule
slow
number
down.
1? Slow down. Why do you slow down, my friend?
I'm just reading the question. I'm slow down.
That is the reason, my friend. You need to Jaziba, especially for those people like you live in New York. You speak English all the time. Okay, so you read it like you're fluent.
Okay.
This is for everyone, but especially if you are good in English, please read it slowly. Otherwise,
Okay,
now
should I read that again?
now this is what happened. When you read it quickly, you reread it. Okay, when you read it slowly, as you are reading the question, you identify keywords. Are you getting my point?
Yeah.
Okay, do it one more time. And secondly, when the question is more than 3-liner, read the last line first. Last line. Please follow that rule and then move towards the question, please.
Okay. Coming to the last line of the question, which of the following best describes the project management skill or approach you primarily demonstrated in this situation? Okay. So during the execution phase of a major infrastructure project, you notice that one of your key team members who has recently experienced a personal loss is showing sign of reduced focus and performance. Recognizing the situation, you schedule a private meeting and after discussing the issue, decide to adjust the communication plan to better accommodate this team member's need. And also you ensure that updates and discussions are more empathetic and paced according to their comfort level. Okay, so coming to the option A, okay, I will first of all eliminate the option C and D.
Okay.
Yes, and why I will choose the option B, because emotional intelligence is a major, part of the skills which a project manager should have while dealing with the project, I guess.
Mm-hmm. No, you should
Yeah.
not guess, my friend. Using the PMI language and terminology, you should say that. Okay, this is a very
Yeah.
important thing. This is a very
Yeah, this is-
important thing. You should not guess it. You should
Okay.
justify it, my friend. Okay.
Yes, so
This
it's
is
a major,
yeah. B is the right answer. But what Jaziba, we need to work here in the next questions, and this is for everyone. Please
Yeah.
use elimination technique and justify every single question. Okay. Thank
Okay.
you. B is the right answer.
Thank you.
Okay. I love to discuss a lot of risk management strategies. You see so many drag and drops and graph question. This is the fourth, I guess, in the first 10 questions. The just first section, I'm giving you punches so that you can get ready to accept the things. Okay. Abdul Alim, please.
Yes, sir. So a project manager is worried that a key stakeholder is not participating in the project and has concluded that the final product is not as good as it could have been if the stakeholder have been more involved. Drag the scenario on the left to the correct risk response strategies on the right. So here we have a scenarios and we need to drag it with the risk response strategies. Okay. So I will go with the first option E, address the issue with the stakeholder superior. So it's related to escalate. Then record the observation and move ahead. D, which is like we are record the observation and move ahead. It's like okay, I will keep the D here. Discuss with the stakeholder and earn buy-in. So Buying is something like we are purchasing like a premium, so it will be like a transfer. C will be 5. Okay. Analyze if someone else could contribute. Okay, yeah. B will be the transfer, and C will be the mitigate, discuss with the stakeholder and buy-in. Yes. And option A will be avoid. Check for the options to exclude the stakeholder.
Okay. Can you justify me what is avoiding mitigation for you?
Yeah. So actually, avoiding means we are risk is was probability multiplied times impact. So here, avoiding means we are making probability 0 as well as impact 0. So here, both probability and impact we are making 0. In mitigate, what we are doing, we are decreasing the probability.
Okay.
And also, or we can decrease the impact in, okay. And in transfer, what we are doing means we are purchasing the premium and like insurance or something, and we are transferring it to the third party or something like this. Okay.
Avoid is?
And then
Let's go with this. Avoid is?
Probability times
impact.
Impact, yes.
What is the probability or impact would be? One of them would be 0?
Yes. Probability will be 0 or an impact of the
This
0.
means kill the risk, right?
Yes, kill the risk.
Kill the
Yes.
risk. Okay. Here, you decrease the probability or impact.
Or yes.
Reduce the risk.
Exactly. Or
Escalate means above threshold, right?
Yes, exactly, sir.
Above threshold, we go to
We will transfer to senior this one.
third party. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Sorry.
Above threshold, transfer to the seniors, right?
Boss. Okay.
Yeah.
Accept. Put it in risk register. Set a risk owner. Wait for trigger. We have contingency plan as well as Alim fallback.
Fallback plan.
Fallback
Yes.
plan. Transfer is third party.
Example like insurance.
Insurance.
Yes.
What I just did, I just gave you the keyword for each question.
Exactly.
Does that make sense to you? What I'm giving you here, I'm giving you here a keywords for each question. Okay. So in any way the question is oriented, anyways, checks for option to exclude, mean remove. This is avoiding. Right, Alim? If someone
Yes,
else
sir.
can contribute, this look like transfer. Okay.
Exactly.
Discuss with the stakeholder to get their buy-in. Okay. Maybe mitigate. Record the observation. Accept. This is acceptance. Address the issue with the stakeholder superior. That's escalation. Right?
Yes, sir.
Good job. Next question. I want you to put in the chat box what is issue log, what is change log, what is stakeholder register, what is lesson learn register. Please, everybody put what are these 4 documents. Please do not write on the board here. I requested it before. Kindly, if you wrote it, remove it, please. Otherwise, I need to again stop sharing and again sharing. Who wrote it? And if you wrote it, I'll remove you from the group and not allow you to enter. Please remove it. Guys who wrote it, remove it, please. Okay, so issue log is where all the problems of the project put are into it. Okay, so let's see how do we handle the issue log. Okay, so let me open the latest. By the way, we have updated the PMP booklet. If you are my student, message me after the class. After the class, not now, please. I'll send it to you. This booklet has been made a little bit, 2 to 3 pages are added into it, and it has been made more comprehensive than ever. This document is a must to have. It will be available in a 2 to 3 days on Amazon also. The latest one. We will be able to buy it if you are not even my student. Okay. So for my students, you don't need to buy it. I'll give it to you. Small book having every single thing in PMP. One page. Okay. Please read that, how to handle the issue log. This is very important. Something that has happened, it was not planned. So a problem has happened, it was not planned. Put in the issue log. Do root cause analysis. Why didn't you identify? Check if you need to raise a change request. If change is improved, implement, update an issue log. Okay. So very simple, straightforward, just to make sure that you understand the context of the question. No things here or there. Okay. Next was the question. Okay. So if we talk about this question, okay, South, what was your answer? South?
Change log.
Why?
Yes.
Why?
All of the changes which either rejected or accepted by the change control board, it shall be updated and recorded in the change log.
Okay, very good. Okay. So issue log is all about putting all the issues in the project. Change log is all about all the changes in that. Stakeholder register is all about who the stakeholders are. Lesson learn is what did you learn from these questions. Okay. So knowing the document, lesson learned, which document we need to look into that, we need to put into that chat box, or we need to put that in the context. Okay. So change log is the right answer. How we look into that, and that becomes the best answer. Question number 11, B exam. Very well done. Next question. Peter, can you answer this? Peter?
Oh,
Hmm.
a new product owner. Okay, I'll read from below first. As an experienced agile practitioner, what should a project manager do first? A new product owner has recently joined an agile project and requests the development team to reprioritize the product backlog. Excuse me. The project manager notices that the PO's approach might disrupt the team's current sprint plan and value delivery strategy. As an experienced agile practitioner, what should the project manager do first? A. Advise the product owner that backlog prioritization can only occur during sprint planning meetings to maintain team stability. A is wrong by elimination. Reprioritizing backlog is not done during sprint planning. It's done during the retrospective meeting after the review, when the customer has probably rejected a particular delivery. Then the team sit down and do a meeting which is called retrospective, then to know what they are going to reprioritize. So A is wrong. B, coach the product owner on the purpose and benefit of effective backlog prioritization, ensuring alignment with product and stakeholder needs. C, escalate the issue to the agile coach or sponsor to handle the conflict between the PO and the development team. D, allow the team to immediately start working on the newly prioritized items to support the PO's direction and establish authority. So for me, like I said, A is wrong. Where C is also wrong. You don't need to escalate the issue to the agile coach to handle the conflict between the team of the PO and the development team. Then the product owner, because of his authority as well, because the product owner itself is the owner of the product backlog. So as a PO, you cannot advise the product owner as well, because he owns the product backlog. So I will go with I'll go with option D.
You will go with option D.
Yes.
Why not B?
Why not?
B, beta.
Okay, coach the product owner on the purpose and benefit of. Oh. Yeah. Sorry. Option B. Option
Very
B, not
bad.
option.
Very bad. You did everything right, but you missed the most important point.
I mixed it, yeah.
Yeah. This is very important. Do not do that again. I hope we can get better. B is the right answer. Guys,
B.
remember, this is the job of the project manager, to coach, train, mentor, all of them. Okay?
Yeah.
B is the right answer. Beta. Next question. Kashif, I don't see you justifying the answers. Try to please justify the answers so that your justification can improve into that. Ahmad Nazir? Ahmad Nazir?
Yes, sir.
Justify.
Okay, so the project manager reminds the team that should always be. During the creation of project's work breakdown structure, WBS, the project manager ensures that all deliverables are decomposed into smaller, manageable components. The team discusses whether to structure the WBS based on the project phases or the physical deliverables. The project manager reminds the team that WBS should always be a process-oriented breakdown of all project activities used to assign resources effectively. A deliverable-oriented hierarchical decomposition of total scope of work to be carried out by the project team. A time phase structure that aligns project deliverables with the project schedule and milestones. A cost-based decomposition of project scope used to facilitate end value management. So based on elimination technique, there is no time phase or cost-based. So I will go with B because we have the decomposition is the keyword there, the answer of total scope of work to be carried out by the project team.
Very well done. Slowly, you move towards the question and you answered it very good. Asad Khan, guys, look at the way Asad Khan is justifying it. It's a very good way. I'm actually loving into it. This shows his understanding how the question is moving towards it. Abbas is doing it in a beautiful way. Umair is trying hard into that. Please try to justify the answers. Sakshi does for some of the questions. Sakshi, you need to do for Sudhishashni is doing a little bit. Savati only doing for one options. Please try to do that. Take your time. If you want, instead of 1 minute, I can stop for 2 minutes on one question. But try to justify. Abdul Alim, very good. Try to justify the question. Then you will be able to understand the question. Are you getting my point of view? That is important. Justify the question. A, B, C, D. Why? Why not? Why not? That is needed. Okay. So let me give you a small thing. This is a small book, 70 tips and tricks. This is, you cannot buy it anywhere. This is only earned and all of you can get it. How? Very simple, very straightforward. Okay. I'd like to give this opportunity to everyone who is in the class. And this is for only those people who are live in the class. I said I will give you a lot of things to you. Go to my LinkedIn. Okay. Go to my LinkedIn. I put one post into that about this marathon. Like, comment, and comment and reshare the post. Okay. That's something good. I will and send it to me on my email or WhatsApp, wherever you are watching, wherever you have contacted with me. If you have my WhatsApp number, that is best. I will send you that 70 tips and trick, and of course, the small 7 steps formula. Okay. So here is the link. Take a minute right now. That's the LinkedIn post here. Okay. That's the LinkedIn post. Everyone like, comment and share it with me the proof, and I will send you 70 tips and tricks to all of you. Okay. This 70 tips and tricks. Just to show you what it is, each page is a tip or trick for you. How to solve question answers. Okay. And this offer is only till this question answer session. This is only till this 4 hours when we end. Once this end, if someone watched that, because the on YouTube is recording, I am also live there, will be on 24 hours, not after the session. Or let's give it 1 hour after the session. If someone send me a message late. If you send me later on, I will not send it to you. Okay, cool. This is what I honor for those people who stay live. I will be giving you more things as we move forward. At the end, I have a very beautiful thing to share with you. this question. By 14. Afsha, you can do with somebody else LinkedIn account if your account is blocked, my friend. Like, comment, and share, all three things. Guys, I see many people messaging me. Please share the proof screenshot that you did like, comment, and share. Then I will share it to you. Because I can see only 4 people have reposted it. 12 people like, 9 people commented, 4 people reposted. So only those 4 people will get it. Like who did that? Mohammad Tahir, Engineer Munawar Khan, Wajahat, Rana Zaigam, Ahmed Sulaiman. Okay, one more. So all 5 things need to be done to be eligible for that. Farhan and everyone else, send me personally. I don't send it here. Okay. If you don't have my number and you are my student here, you should have my number. This is my number. 848338054. Okay. Akhil? Akhil?
Yes, Amir. Yes, Amir.
Justify, please.
Yes. So the question, reading the last line, which type of report should you prepare to best meet senior management's expectations? So you are a project manager overseeing a high visibility infrastructure project. The executive steering committee has limited time and wants periodic updates that summarizes only major accomplishments, key deliverables achieved, and upcoming critical checkpoints, without going into granular schedule or cost details. Which type of report should you prepare to best meet senior management's expectation? So option A is a detailed performance report, which provides full variance analysis on schedule, cost, and scope, which does not align with what is asked in the question for major accomplishments, key deliverables, and upcoming critical checkpoints. Option B, milestone report, summarizing progress at key points and deliverables achieved against the plan. This actually aligns with the question keywords and what is defined in the question. Option C, exception report, focusing on deviations from the baseline that require management attention. That does not align to the question keywords, or it is deviating from what is asked. Option D, progress report, detailing all activities completed and those in progress within the reporting period. So it shows all the progresses but does not show the major accomplishments, key deliverables, or upcoming critical checkpoints. So I will go with option B. Milestone report.
Very well done. Akhil, when is exam?
Next Friday.
5 days. And what's the status? We are done with all 180 mocks?
The mock, yes, I did the mock 5, and after that I was doing elite PMP questions.
And what about Agile 180?
Yes, I did that.
What was score in Agile?
I'll have to check. Just 1 second.
You should know. Send me the scorecard. Okay? Send
Yeah,
me
I'll send you the scorecard. Yeah.
Okay,
sure.
Okay, perfectly fine. B is the right answer. Good job. Good question. System board, video conference, chat room. Guys, turn your videos on so that I know you are with me. Jihad?
Yes.
Justify? Answer?
Yeah. So here, match each communication tool to the best suited project activity. So 1 system board, 2 video conferencing, 3 chat room, A real-time team discussion and informal updates, B visual tracking of tasks and progress, C formal negotiation or team discussion meeting. So I would go with the system board would be, I will start with A. A would be the 2 with video conferencing, and system board would be with B. So 1 would be, chat room would be with formal negotiation.
Where do we have a real-time discussion and informal update actually?
Real-time discussion?
Where does we have real-time discussions and what is the best way for that? You have an exam tomorrow, no? In few days.
No.
No. Jed, I'm not talking to you. Ayub? Fahad just
Yes.
When is your exam?
Yeah. It's on 15th.
15th. Ayub, you did not do Agile 180. I was just having discussion with.
I was facing some issues with the Agile 180.
Go and do one. Leave the meeting. Go and do that mock. Fahad just asked me about the rescheduling. Leave the meeting. I'll give these question answers. Go and do 180 Agile question answers. Okay. And thank you for turning the video on so that I can see you. Okay. Fahad just sent me that and he was asking about shall we move ahead or not. So I saw in the sheet you did SM mock 1, SM mock 3. You did not do the Agile mock. Am I right?
Yes.
That is the most important mock. Please go and do that. First revise from booklet Agile, mastery series. You want revise Agile and give me that. If we get 70 plus in that, then we give the exam. Otherwise we reschedule it. Cool? Okay, you? I don't want to reschedule, but I don't want to. I will discuss with you. But first, give me the Agile score. Okay?
Agile 180 mock 1, you mean, right?
No, that is Agile mock 180. Okay?
Agile mock 180. Okay.
It is 180 mock question answers entirely based on Agile. Okay?
Okay.
Sorry, Jihad. I just saw his face and I have to jump in because I was having discussion. Sorry for that. Yes, Jihad.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Real-time discussion and informal updates is more in real-life, face-to-face communication, right?
Okay.
It's like where we have the osmotic. Can someone please mute themselves? Yes.
RF, mute yourself, please. Thank you. Okay.
Here where we have also osmotic communication happening. So A would be with the number 3 chat room.
So chat room is chat room is a real-time discussion. You see, right now we have a chat room and we are having a real-time discussion. Okay, so that is for sure. Now, system board is like a dashboard where you can see some information radiator. Video conference, nowadays we have formal negotiation on video conferences. Okay, Jihad?
Yes.
Cool.
Clear.
Good. Thank you. Guys, I see many people are sending in the chat box or sending the emails. You have my WhatsApp number. Just message me there. I'll send you the booklet. That's the most easiest way. Afsha, can you talk? Afsha?
Yes, sir.
Please justify your answer.
Yes, sir. I will read the question first. What does this action by the project manager primarily demonstrate? During a project, a key stakeholder frequently exhibits aggressive behavior in meetings, often dismissing team suggestions and raising their voices. As a result, team morale has declined and productivity is suffering. The project manager decides to conduct emotional intelligence training for the team to help them better manage their reactions and maintain a professional environment. What does this action by the project manager primarily demonstrate? Here, the problem is with team morale due to behavior of stakeholders. So, project manager need to Option A, implementation of a risk response strategy to mitigate interpersonal conflicts affecting them performance. A will be eliminated because there is no conflicts among teams. Option B, application of interpersonal and team skills to manage stakeholder engagement effectively. It can be Option C, use of leadership and emotional intelligence to promote a positive team environment despite external stress. Option D, execution of stakeholder management plan by training team to adjust stakeholder behavior. D will be eliminated. C is the right option. PM will use leadership and emotional intelligence to raise the team morale, and they will continue work and productivity will be increased.
So your answer is?
C. I will go with the C.
How did you justify that B is not the right answer?
Yeah. Here is problem with the stakeholders' behavior and team morale has declined. So he. Sorry.
That's okay.
So
That is
here-
why I always say that working moms are my specialty. That is a normal thing.
Yeah, it's
As a
very
mom,
difficult.
you never have to say sorry about your kids talking
And
bad.
nowadays I am running with the clock.
We are proud to have you. Yes. So what will be your answer? How did you justify sorry B is not the answer?
Yeah. So here problem is with morale. So PM will use emotional intelligence. He will listen them. He will motivate them. Basically, he will motivate to promote positive team.
Good job. Plus keyword we need to use into that way. Okay, very good.
Yes, sir.
Very good identification of a keyword. Somebody is asking for the LinkedIn link. Someone can paste in the group, please. LinkedIn link for him. The colloque will run behind when you in the exam. You will clear the exam, don't worry. Mujtaba, Shoaib, everyone who is putting into that, please message me on my WhatsApp, not here. I have a booklet there to share. Just said like with 35 people who messaged me. Vikramaditya, you look very good today. No office clothes, huh? This is the first time I see you in a meeting without office clothes. Okay, justify your answer.
Yeah. Globally, I have to, can I read the question?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah. A globally distributed team is executing a critical project with a fixed schedule and constrained budget. During a stakeholder meeting, a senior client representative informally requests a minor design modification that appears beneficial and low cost. The functional lead agrees and instructs the offshore team to proceed immediately to avoid delay. As a project manager, what should you have ensured beforehand to best prevent such uncontrolled scope changes? A. Clearly communicate to all team members that only changes approved by the CCB or the Change Control Board are to be implemented, and reinforce this through the project's integrated change control process. Encourage team members. B. Encourage team members to use their judgment for minor changes if they believe it adds value, provided it doesn't affect the critical path or budget. C. Allow functional leads limited authority to approve scope-related decisions in distributed environments to improve responsiveness and reduce communication delays. D. Document the change in the lessons learned register, and continue implementation since the stakeholder is high priority and the change is beneficial. I would rule out a C or D because document the change in the lessons learned and continue implementation since the stakeholder is of high priority and the change is beneficial. This is completely ruled out because this doesn't first of all fit into this particular scenario. But again, lessons learned register is to be updated or whenever the project is on the ending closure, and stakeholders priority and beneficial, it has to be documented. Allow functional leads limited authority to approve scope-related discussions in distributed environments. The option C is also ruled out because if there is any difference in change in scope, it has to go through a process of change control board and get its approval duly by the sponsor project as per the project charter. So my answer and B is encourage team members to use their judgment. In this matter, the team members, although everyone has they might be judgmental, but still everything has to be documented and nothing can be. It is like scope. Nothing should go for the scope creeping and gold plating. So I would go for with A, clearly committed to all key members that only changes approved by the CCB are to be implemented, and reinforce this through the project's integrated change control process.
You took your time, but I loved the way you went to the question. Okay, so maybe we need to speed up our thinking process, looked into that, what we need to look into that. Okay, good job.
Yes.
Yes, Asad. You disagree?
No, I agree, but I chose A because it seemed to be the best choice, not because the question itself. The question talks about the functional lead first, and then it mentions project manager later. So I'm assuming this is predictive, and the fact that the functional lead agreed and instructed the offshore team to proceed tells me.
First line.
Yeah.
First line. Fixed schedule and a constrained budget.
Okay.
Okay. Predictive.
Right. No, that part I'm good with. The confusion I have is the functional lead agreeing. So if the functional lead is agreeing to implement the change, that means the functional lead is deciding. Right. So in option A, it says clearly communicate to all team members only. Go ahead.
Leads agreeing and deciding is not the same.
Okay.
Lead agrees and deciding are different things. Okay. So.
Okay.
But whenever the thing is that we need to make sure that change follows the proper change procedure. Okay. Whatever there is, we need to make sure that the changes follow the proper change control procedure. If the changes are in predictive or hybrid, they have to go to change control board. I cannot do any other change in any other way. Cool?
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Good.
Those who are my students asking for the updated booklet, please don't ask right now. I will give it to you after the class, or your facilitators can also share with you after the class, not right now. Many of you are asking. Okay. Guys, please turn the videos on so I know that you are standing with me. Faraz Saab, are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Can you justify, please, sir? Faraz Saab, आपकी वीडियो क्यों बंद होती है, sir? There is no parda with you. You don't have internet issue. You do not have internet issue. No, don't say that to me. In Europe, we do not have internet issue.
Sir, तो देर से उठा था तो इसलिए.
So that's okay. You don't need a makeup. Neither do I.
No. Okay, sir. So first, I read the answer, the question. What should the team have done to avoid this misunderstanding? During a sprint review in an agile project, the customer expressed confusion about the deliverable and states they are expecting something entirely different. The team had completed all user stories as per the sprint backlog and acceptance criteria. Here, first we use elimination method in option A, ensure that all user stories were fully documented and signed off by the product owner before starting the sprint. Here's it is a not relate. It is not the option because it was the customer expression about confusion, not the product owner. And the second one is B, conducted a detailed sprint review presentation with PowerPoint slides explaining each deliverable in the technical terms. It is detailed explanation. Okay. Presented a functional prototype for minimal viable product during the sprint review to gather the feedback from the customer. C, we should keep in box and requested that the customer attend the daily stand-up meetings to stay updated on the team's progress. It is status, like a status meeting, not detail. So what I see here, minimal viable product, it is I think a method in which whatever we have, we can present before the customer and get the feedback. If it was happening, then we can save this problem. And customer can understand, he does not have a misunderstand. If this was adopted in the this process, I think yes, this one is also closed one, and also Yes, MVP and ensure all user stories are fully documented. So I think option C is close one. If we produce this one before the customer, and then we can get feedback in the sprint review. The option C is the close one.
Yes, you are right. Option C is the right answer. But it took you a long time to solve the question. Why was it confusing?
Yes, sir.
Like what was the challenging here? Why it was taking you more time as to solve question? What was the challenge here?
Maybe it is. I observe. I want to make a correct instead of making.
That's okay. That's
guess.
okay. But you should move in a slow pace. But when you feel okay, this is not the answer, move in that way. Otherwise, very good. I like it. Good job. Ashish,
No, you told.
Your answer is right.
To explain the elimination method.
Yes,
That's
yes,
why
yes.
it
Your
takes
answer
time.
is right. I'm happy
Thank you.
with that. I'm happy with that. Okay, very good. Rashish sir, now your turn. Finally, I am able to see, so that's why I'm giving the question to you. Rashish Wali sir.
Thank you, sir. How are you?
Good, very good.
In a project with diverse stakeholders, conflicts arise due to differing priorities and expectations. As a project manager, what is the most effective approach to align stakeholders and resolve these conflicts? A, conduct one-on-one meetings with each stakeholder to gather their perspectives and then make a decision based on your own judgment. B, facilitate a stakeholder workshop to discuss concerns, clarify objectives, and negotiate a mutually agreeable solution. C, propose a compromise solution and communicate it to all stakeholders, expecting them to comply with the decision to keep the project moving forward. Escalate the issue to senior management and let them make a unilateral decision to resolve the conflicts among stakeholders. Okay, so in this question, the keywords is conflicts arising due to different priorities and expectations, and so diverse stakeholders. Okay, so what is the most effective approach to align stakeholders? So conflicts are arising among the stakeholders. So conduct one-on-one meetings with each stakeholder to gather their perspective and then make a decision based on your judgment. Okay. Facilitate a stakeholder workshop to discuss concerns, clarify objectives, and negotiate a mutually agreeable solution. I think A would be eliminated because one-on-one meetings with each stakeholder to gather their perspective and then make a decision in judgment. I think it should be eliminated because I think this is against, like, not like in the true PMI style, like gathering the, based on your own judgment, making a decision. Facilitate a stakeholder workshop to discuss concerns. That could be one option, good option. Propose a compromise solution and communicate it to all stakeholders. Expecting them to comply with the decision to keep the project forward. No, it's a compromise solution, and I don't think it's a good option. So we'll eliminate C. Escalate the issue to senior management and let them make no. That's also eliminated because we don't do that. So I think B is the best option. Facilitate a stakeholder workshop to discuss concerns, clarify objectives, and negotiate a mutually agreeable solution.
Very good job.
Thank you.
Okay. You see an option there. Okay, I thought you put into that. Shin is the key C and D. Okay, B. Okay. It's a very important question, not just in this context, but also in the context of understanding these four things. It will be at least 4 to 5 of your question in the real exam. At least 4 to 5 questions, because this is the cornerstone of PMP. And we will discuss that after the break. But before I go into the break, I would like to share an opportunity with all the people who are sitting in the meeting and who have not enrolled in our program. My class is going to start on this Friday. The class is going to start on this Friday. And PMP exam is changing very quickly. I want to give you an opportunity to enroll in the program that starts on this Friday. And if you join that program, I'll make sure you become PMP before the exam changes. Right? My first goal would be before the end of this December, for sure. And if you say that I have already failed in the exam 1 time or 2 times, or I have taken the training, I don't have time, I put some success journeys in front of you. He's my student. He, you see, above target. He knew me long time back. He messaged me. I told him the program is $899. He took another training. Okay. He failed in the exam. He again came to me. Again, he asked the fees. I told him $899 for group, $5,000 for the one-to-one. He again went to another organization. On the second attempt, he called me from the parking lot when he failed. I had a discussion with him. We worked very hard. And he cleared with all above target from Qatar. All above target. All above target. Now, so if you have taken that training or failed in the exam, don't let your one-time failure to replicate it. This is very important for you. Very, very critical. This student, he was basically from Qatar. This student from UAE. Extremely busy schedule. His name is Shubham. Right? 20 minutes. We move forward slowly. And he cleared PMP in his first attempt. He took his time. And that's my promise to you. As you listen to Deepu joined in batch 2 and cleared it. For 9 months, 7 months, I was with her. Same goes with him. Slowly we moved and Shubham cleared it. This guy, his story is exactly just like Asad. He actually contacted me on day 2nd of the program. He have already taken that training. He just watched one of my video that was marathon. He said that I want to join in the program. He joined. Asad, exactly like you. Exactly like you. He contacted me and in less than 30 days, he cleared me. Okay, he cleared me. Nara, he's from Europe. His story is very interesting. I'm not giving you any story as of now for student who cleared. I have a lot of students who cleared in 2 weeks. No. I'm just telling you one thing. I'm going to hold your hand and work with you till you become PMP. Nara Singh, when he joined, he said, sir, I can give 20 minutes a day, 2 days a week. This was his first line. Can I do PMP? I said yes. He said, can I do in 1 month? I said no. He said, can I do in 2 months? I said no. He said, how much time it will take? I said, with this much, 6 months. Okay. Straightforward. If you give me 4 hours, I'll give you PMP in 30 days. You give me 2 hours, you give me PMP in 2 months. 1 hour, almost 3 months. 20 minutes, 4 to 5 months. Do you know the interesting part of his story? He did not even give 2 months, 20 minutes for 1 year, 1.5 years. He joined in 2022. He cleared last week. Even I was in Dubai at that time. I moved from Dubai to US and now I live in US. And I did not post his success journey, I will put it. Throughout the 3 years, I worked with him. And now I'm going to tell you interesting thing. He actually messaged me on 31st of July. He was not replying me for last 8 months. Said, now I want to do PMP. Okay. Now I want to do PMP. What to do? We started working into it. And then he ghosted me again till 30th August. Again, he came on September. It was my anniversary, 16th of September. He messaged me, sir, now I want to do it. I said, are you sure? He said, I'm sure. I said, I'm not going to teach you till you book the exam. He booked the exam. He sent me the date. We worked into it. And he cleared all above target. Just to give you the context of that. It's not where you start. It's where you end. It's not just my patience. I'm not a patient guy. For us, it's more of my commitment that I will be there with you till you become PMP. That's it. Yes, Vikram. You want to share something?
Sir, please share the success story of Bilal, who completed in 10 days.
Which Bilal?
Batch number 9. Batch 9.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
I
because
actually,
he is the main person.
I want to set
address the
expectations there.
surprise.
Vikram, I have a lot of students like your coach Martina. She cleared in 10 days. Sudha, she cleared in 11 days. Most of my coaches are this way. 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Like they cleared it. I don't want to give you those stories which look like impossible. I am telling you those stories which took most time. Okay?
Okay.
Which took most time. Okay? Vikram, very soon I will also put your success journey. It took me 2 years to get you to enroll in the program.
Inshallah. For me, it is a big journey. I will put it that.
Yeah.
Definitely. Inshallah.
From UAE, he joined, second attempt, clear with all above that. Okay? Abdul Basit. And the story that you was saying, one of those stories. 11 days. 11 days PMP. Just want to put, now I have both words. Okay? Again, her story is very interesting. She was in US, she went to Pakistan, multiple challenges. It took her almost, like the day she came, Her friend cleared in 2 weeks, and her name is Naima. Her first word was, "Sir, I also want to clear in 2 weeks." I said, "Sure, give me 6 hours, 7 hours, 8 hours." She said, "I'll give." She did not give. Okay, working. But when she gave, she nailed the exam. Out of the way. Okay, Chetali, how many of you are working moms? How many of your moms? She has 2 children, twins. So you can understand how much challenge it is. Her brother cleared PMP with me. She took training 3 times. She said, "I cannot do PMP, sir," etc. All the challenge. I said, "Trust me." She trusted, worked, and she cleared people target, process target, business environment above target. She's a certified. Very difficult exam, but she cleared it. In the month of October, we had 75 plus PMP. Okay. This guy, he cleared PMP from batch 9 also. Okay, in 10 days. From Saudi Arabia. How many of you are from Mauritius? She cleared from Mauritius all above target. Pakistan, she is a mom with with children going into universities. She took a break of 10 years and wanted to go back to the career. She cleared it. Okay. He cleared in 3 weeks. Like, so many success stories, only to tell you one thing. If they can clear, why not you? Why not you? Okay. I could not put all the pictures. How many pictures? Put it there. This is this year, by the way. This is this year. Just to point out all these beautiful faces. 602 by 31st of October with 99% success record. I do not have 100% success record. I don't claim. But I will work with you till you become PMP. I do have few students, and I want to put into that. If I put it there, this is the list of my students who did not clear. I put their name there, and when I come, I see every single day that I don't have 100% success record, but I have 99%, and this is a proven success record. Okay, I have those success journeys. Now, why I'm trying to tell you here, all these people, maybe they have taken that training before. Okay, but this is not the point here. The 3 days training, this is the point here. I identify your learning style. How do you learn? Do you love to read books? How many of you love to read books? Put in the chat box. And if you love to read books, put in the chat box, when did you read the last book? If you love to read book, I'll give you pathway to PMP. I'm an author. My book is available at Amazon. It is available. I'll give you this. But if you do not like to read books, you do not need to even read my book. You do not even need to read. I'm the only author in the world who is saying you do not need to read book. I'm the author, right? I sell books. I print them, but you do not need to read my book. Why? 95% of the people, their learning style is not reading books. Why would I give you a book? I will customize a roadmap depending upon your strength. How do you want to read it? Secondly, how much time you can give. How much time you can give? 6 hours, 4 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours, according to that. Okay? According to that, how much time you can give. Then, my signature and most important thing, follow-up. Instead of doing less follow-up, we have added more follow-up. How? 3 types of follow-up. Daily follow-up with your dedicated coach. Daily follow-up. Then weekly 15-minute one-to-one Zoom session with your facilitator and regular follow-up by me. 3 follow. Like Coach is punching you from this side, I am punching you from this side, so that you can become PMP. By the way, if you do not like follow-up, please don't join my program. This program is not for you if you don't want to be followed up. If you want to study at your pace, you don't want someone held you accountable, please do not join my program. Because this is my signature strength. If you join my program, I cannot stop it. I will do it. Okay? So I do not want to have a conflict. Straightforward. If you do not want somebody message you and ask you what have you done, then this program is not for you. Okay? This is clear. Everyone who comes to my program, I do follow up because I take responsibility of your success. When you join my program, this is my accountability that you become PMP. So this is very important. Then this is one coaching call where we are solving question answers. I do 4 question answers every week. Every week we do 4 question answers. Monday, EST coaching call. This is only for US Canada people because they cannot join other coaching calls. Tuesday, PMI. I'm a PMI authorized training partner. I did not even mention that. You get official PMI course, premium ATPs. We solve those question answers. Thursday, I solve question answers. And Saturday, that like this last week, we did 180 question answers. Before that, ATP question answers. This keeps on happening. Okay. Then you get a like-minded community, those people who want to grow with you. Okay, those who want to grow with you. Let me tell you one thing. I'm trying to grow my, learn this business game, trying to understand better. I just paid Alex Hermosi, he's one of the best business consultant in the world, to get to the part of that community, $100,000 in 6 installment actually. $100,000. You get the community of students free of cost. There is no charges for that as a part of the program. Then you will get the simulator, the complete simulator. The partial you can get $350 on my website. The complete simulator is $899. You will get the part of the program. Okay. And my final day call. This is a change of game. Okay. Along this thing, the 3 days training that we do, this should cost more than $2,000. This customized roadmap is $5,000 because it keep on changing every week. Depending upon you, change it. This follow-up, I actually charge organization $10,000. Okay, $2,500 per week per coaching call. Let's say you take 10 weeks, so 2,500 into 10. Okay, 25,000. It just become for the coaching calls. This is priceless. I cannot put the community, but I just paid 100,000 for it. $899 for this, and then final this is $1,000. All these things plus checklist, booklet, pathway, mind map, 3 minutes video. So many things that are even not tangible. I keep doing it. I keep sharing it. I keep doing it. I keep sharing it. All this in a meager price of $899 for the group and $5,000 for the one-to-one program. Okay. You join the program, register for it, have a one-to-one call, take a 3 days training, customize roadmap, coaching call. We work with you and you clear exam. Everything. This is a one-stop for you. This is a one-stop for you. Okay, one-stop for you. You see, if I shared some journeys, if you still think this is difficult, Victoria isn't from US, single mom. She came to me as a failed student. She cleared with all above target. Aisha Farhan took the training 2 times. She could not pass, she could not sit for the exam. She joined and cleared it. From Afghanistan, Faik had a language problem. He lives in US now, so he cleared with all above target. Rashid Saab, how many of you think you are old? He graduated in 1988. I was born in 1989. He graduated in 1988. He joined the program and he cleared PMP from Oman. Sarath, my first discussion was with him, sir, I have heard very positive about you. The problem is I took training 3 times. I have a 4-hour travel time on daily basis. What to do? I worked with him. He's certified PM. Saddam from Europe cleared. Ankur, He came to me, 2 times failed. I had a lot of students who failed 2 times and come to me. I don't know why, guys, you don't come in the first attempt, right? So he came to me. He paid me the entire fee as upfront in within a minute. He cleared on his birthday in 45 days with all above target. Dinesh, Vikram, he cleared in 5 days after the training. He was on last December, he joined. It was his December holidays. He took the training, he worked 8 hours. Guys, 8 hours he worked. Okay, just to put in the context, not out of the way. He worked 8 hours daily in that training throughout that, and after that training, 5 days he took the exam. Muzammil, he was a book reader. He have read Pembroke, Rita, Study Hall, PMP, like 9 books he have read. He failed the exam. He came to me. I told him, show me all the books. I said, now take a good dupatta or paper. I said, put it on this. Don't touch them till you become PMP. And once he did PMP, I said, now go and read the books. Don't touch the books again. Okay? You cannot pass the PMP by reading books. You need to go into the understanding the question. 3 things. Flow of PMP, books do give that. Language of PMP, books do give that. But how to solve question answer, skill, book does not give that. Okay? And a beautiful couple. Both of them joined together, cleared. Like, she came to me. First she did PMP, then he did PMP, he did PGMP. Now he's doing portfolio management. Okay, just to give the context how long this will goes. Okay, all of them cleared it, and I am 100% sure you can clear it today. I just want to give you this opportunity that enroll in the program that I can start working with you. Okay, I cannot help you. And if you think money is the problem, many people say that money is a problem. Guys, let me ask you. If I say there's a Ferrari outside park your home, okay, the Ferrari is $100,000. You know that already. But you only have 1 hour, and the Ferrari will only be $5,000. I can give you that Ferrari in $5,000. You will arrange the money. Your mind will work into that. Money is not the problem. Priority is. Schedule is my strength. I customize according to that. Okay. So do not waste time in thinking about it. If you want, it's your life. You can do. But if you want to be like them, if you want to be like them, be my guest. If not, again, it's your life. I will not say anything to you. It's your thing. Even if you come to me after taking the training, failing the exam, I'm okay. But I just want that you come to me first time, or whatever is it right now, come, that I can start working with you and help you. Okay? This is my goal here. I hope you consider it, and I'll see you after the 10-minute break. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you, sir.
Sure. Okay, let's solve this question. I just had a call with one student. He reached me on 9th of November 2024. And now 8th of November he reached it again. I shared in the program. My schedule is tough. I will get back to you in 2-3 days. I told him you can take 3 months, 3 years, right? So do not be like him. He will not be joining, I know it for sure. Okay. And his Saturday, Sunday is off. His duties are 8 to 7 in UAE. Perfect program is for him. Either it's a commitment or it's not a commitment. There is no third thing in between. So if you are committed, this program is for you. Political awareness, understanding who has power. Culture awareness, how things are done in that culture. How to make the decision, negotiate. Because the same limited resources, he must find negotiation. Team concerns but is unsure what to do next about that, decision making. Different customs, behavior, culture, and political awareness. Simple question, but very important.
Amir, in the previous question.
Please, Vikram, whenever the question is there, raise the hand. Okay? So that I know.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So the previous question, what's the problem?
No, when the very first option for negotiation, when it, when the resources are limited, then the decision
we need to negotiate for the
making.
No, we need to negotiate. Decision was the second part. Okay.
No, because fine. Because I was thinking that because I have that as a PM, if he has the power to decide, so based on the priorities, he can go for it. I was thinking that. Okay.
You need to read all the options. You will see that there was very specific to that. Okay. Umair?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Okay, A and D are eliminated for me. A, because you're directly asking to continue in the same pattern, so that is eliminated. No. D is eliminated because you're delegating a responsibility without you're not taking the responsibility and you're delegating it. So again, D is eliminated. I'm confused between B and C. I would go with C because you're immediately rectifying, addressing the issue comprehensively, and scheduling to address the concerns and re-establish the trust. But B is possibly right as well, and I'm confused. So I took a chance with the C.
You took a chance. I need your language to be better next time. Okay? Do you understand what I'm saying now? I don't want a chance here. I want elimination technique. According to elimination technique, this should be the answer. Your answer is right, but I need it in a different way. Okay?
Okay, but B, yeah, please.
Yeah, B, immediately conduct
analysis.
analysis to identify any other potential configuration. Immediately rectify the configuration. So why would be the answer? Why would
like others said, analyze before implementing it. So that's
okay, but it's an issue.
Okay.
Okay, the issue has occurred. We need what is the most appropriate action to address this situation immediately?
Immediately. Okay.
Guys, please turn your videos on so that I can see you are with me or sleeping. Harith, brother, can you solve the question?
Yes, Amir.
Can you try?
Yeah, sure. As a project manager, you notice that a team member performance has declined significantly over the past months, affecting the project timeline. What is the most appropriate first step to addressing this resources performance issue? Reassign the team member task. I need to eliminate this one, A. Conducting a team-wide training session to address performance expectation and the best practice for all members. Implement performance improvement plan with specific goals and deadline for the team members to meet. Schedule one-on-one meeting to discuss the performance concern and identify any issues. I will eliminate A and D. Conduct a team-wide training session. I think this is the best answer. B.
B? B one?
Yeah.
Why not D?
Training for.
Why not D?
D. Schedule one meeting to discuss the performance concern.
It's resource. Your team members are lagging. You need to have a Harit one-to-one with them. Okay? I need to have one-to-one discussions with them. Then I can improve. Okay?
Okay. Sure.
D is the right answer. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Next question. Faiza, are you with me? Faiza?
Yes, sir.
Fiza, sorry.
Ji.
Go ahead.
Okay. I will go first with the last sentence. What is the most appropriate action for the project manager to take in this situation? A project manager is leading a software development project for a financial institution. During the execution phase, it became apparent that the project scope statement lacked details about the data encryption standards, which are crucial for the compliance with industry regulations. The project team has already completed 40% of the work. What is the most appropriate action for the project manager to take in this situation? Option A, consult with the project sponsor to determine if the project should be terminated due to the significant oversight in the original scope statement and potential compliance risks. Continue with the project as planned and address the data encryption standards in a separate project after the current one is completed. Okay. Third option, update the project scope statement, initiate a change request to incorporate the necessary data encryption standards. Number 4, halt all the project activities and completely revise the project scope statement to include all possible security measures, ensuring no future oversight occurs. So let me go one more time with the question again.
This is a very interesting question.
Yes. A project is leading a software development project for the financial institution. During the execution phase, it becomes apparent that the project source lack details about the data encryption standards, okay, which are crucial for the compliance with industry regulations. The project team has already completed 40% of the work. What is the most appropriate action for the project manager to take in this situation? Sir, I'm going with the elimination technique first. So I'm removing A and B. Reason being that
Fiza, C is the wrong answer. Now justify it.
No. I'm eliminating A and B first.
I'm telling you, C is the wrong answer. Then justify the answer question.
Okay, C is the wrong answer. Okay. Right. Okay. So consult with the project sponsor to determine if the project should be terminated. This is not actually the right choice. I mean, he's not resolving the solution. He's just going with the
Go back to the question. Go back to the question. Read the third line.
The project, apparently the project statement lack details about the data encryption standard, which are crucial for the compliance with industry regulations. Yes,
story.
so it's important.
End
compliance.
Of story. End of story. You cannot continue the project.
Correct.
A is the right answer. A is the right answer. Guys, what are you doing here? You are like this is this. Your project does not comply. Reshma, your project does not comply. You cannot proceed. This is a make or break thing. I need to go to sponsor. Okay? I need to go to sponsor. I cannot go into that. I need to go to sponsor.
Yeah.
I know that. See, it looks beautiful. You cannot change project statement, Umair, and then initiate a change request. It's opposite. It's opposite. First. Fiza, first. Here, this is where threshold has reached. It is very few questions where escalation is the only option and maybe termination. Okay.
Right.
Fiza, are you satisfied with the answer? Do you have a cross question?
I do have actually that.
Go ahead.
Why not to halt all the project activities? I mean, to stop at the activities and completely.
This is a problem where I need to go to my boss. This is a problem where I need to go to my boss. I cannot take decision here. I cannot even to halt the project. I need to escalate it. I cannot halt.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay.
Yes.
Let's go one by one. Yes, Rishma. Rishma, are you okay? Rishma?
Yes, sir. I selected A only because I have seen this question before, and the logic I knew that without consulting the project sponsor,
but
is
Rishma,
ultimately
I did not
project
like
sponsor
your
is the one who is paying.
logic that you have seen the question. Okay.
Yeah, that is
No.
one thing. But,
Everything else I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with that.
yeah, but project sponsor is someone who should be consulted because at the end of the day, the project sponsor is the one who is paying for the project.
Okay.
So without consulting,
at this issue we need to consult. You are right. Yeah, I like it. Geomer.
Sir, it mentions already completed 40%, right? Is this a confusing or a trick part of the question? Because in that situation,
Still A is the right answer.
okay.
95. Still, you see, compliance is something. If it does not comply, it's end of story. If it does not comply, you cannot do anything at all. You can make a drug, you can go with that. If that does not comply, you cannot launch it. You cannot launch it. The project does not give you money, guys. Operation does. Okay? And unless it will not go into operation because of compliance, you are actually, if it is 40%, you are saving 60% money by cutting that.
That is the logic I use to choose it.
Yeah. Okay. Ji Asad.
So I'm right. CE can still take place as long as the project sponsor approves it, right?
Yeah.
Because I chose C as well.
No, first A, then C. Okay. I cannot. Project scope statement is an approved document. Okay.
Right.
It is an approved. In order to change that, this is opposite direction. Okay. For that we need to escalate it. But here the problem is we are dying. Okay. I need to go to the hospital. Maybe I need to terminate it. Okay. You are in US. You know that very well. That compliance take care of everything else. Nothing else. Even if you are a billionaire, they don't care. When the compliance is not there, this is an end of story. Okay. Ji Qasim.
Yes, Amir, sorry, I lowered my hand because my question was also related to that 40% of the work part. And I chose C, but I get your point.
Yeah, that's why maybe I'll put the question next time with 95%. Make people more confused. Like I am telling you, your work is done, everything is done. You put out on the market and the government does not allow. You cannot do.
But Amir, based on the work completion, does the project management does not allow us to incorporate the change?
Compliance is the limit to the entire project management.
Okay.
You are in Saudi Arabia. Let me take you there. There's a procurement contract that can change your company, organization, etc., etc., etc. But the court ruled against it. You have spent millions of dollars. What can you do that? You cannot do that anything. You should not. You're a procurement guy. I remember from 3 years. I remember the first conversation. You know that, Qasim. You should not talk about compliance. The most compliance is with you in the procurement. Procurement stops everything. Compliance is the number one. G, anyone else has any confusion on this question? I'm all ears. Raise your hands. I will be more than happy to answer. That's why I was saying, I gave a very hard question to Fiza. Okay. Cool, everyone? Good? Put yes or no in the chat box. That's why I say solving question answer is a skill that you learn through practice. For example, I am learning swimming and it's my 8th week. Still I am not able to do. I'm a very poor student. I have always been a poor student. My mom used to say me, tortoise. But one thing I don't do. You know what is the benefit of being a tortoise? You never give up. You never give up. So yesterday, like I was doing it, finally I was able to swim a little bit into that. How I'm doing it? Slowly, slowly, step by. It's a skill. Skill, you learn it through practice. Right? Okay, Faraz, go ahead. Ji Faraz sir. Okay. I guess Faraz sir does not have a question. How to focus it is saying the project is execution. Focus on this word, Aisha. Compliance. Focus on compliance, my friend. Compliance is the key. Even it is 99% completed. That was like a wrong keyword, which most of you focused. Okay? Which most of you focused. That was a wrong keyword. Compliance. By the way, this is a business environment question. Like the 8% question that comes there, this is that question. 8% business environment question. Okay? Yeah, Reshma, Pastor. In the new PMP booklet, I added a lot of questions on formulas. I'll show you in the end. Tomorrow I'll record your journey. ठीक है Sarmat?
Definitely so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Okay. So the cost performance index. Actual cost is this. Earned value is this. BS is this. What is the CPI? CPI is earned value divided by planned value. Right? So how do you calculate that? Anyone can calculate that? I see many people are calculating it. Okay. Earned value is actual C. South, how are you calculating? Where is the planned value? South? How did you calculate planned value?
Yes. No, I just take the actual cost.
Okay. So you can.
Plan value, actually, we are taking this, considering this in this SPI.
Yeah, nobody said that I wrote the formula wrong. Are you all sleeping? South? I wrote the formula. I wrote the formula wrong.
Yeah, I told you that we are considering this PV and SPI.
Yes. Yes. So that's why do not sleep in the class. CPI is earned value divided by actual cost. Earned value is very simple. It is written 40,000 divided by 50,000, 4 by 5.8. But if you don't know the formula, you will not able to answer it. That's it. This is a free marks. Please do not lost free marks. This question came yesterday by the way in the exam. Abbas?
Yes, sir.
Justify.
Sir, adjourning is something where team departs,
Mhm.
and here also coach also mentors the team because they are leaving.
Mhm.
And performing is the stage which is the most workable stage where team works well. So B is team is performing well together and individually. And norming is this where the team actually this is where exactly no, this is let's go with the D. Team requires coaching here because there'll be a lot of problem. Forming is where the team starts. So team works individually well. So I left with this
This is
the
what
option.
this is forming. You are new person, you try to do best. Are you married?
Yes, sir.
When you newly get married, you try to behave best. Right? That is
True.
that is forming. What happened after 1 month or 2 months?
We actually
Storm? Start
I
fighting?
do, yeah.
Yeah, we start fighting. You require coaching.
Yes.
Storming. Then you start understanding habits of each other. More of that, you start understanding, okay, my wife has to talk, I have to be silent. So you start going towards understanding each other. Norman?
Yes. Yes. Norming.
Okay. When you start working together, okay, that's performing. God
Yes.
forbid, if you cannot do that, adjourn. Cool?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is the one of the most important thing in PMP. If you can understand that Tuckman ladder, you will not forget. Okay. So whenever you understand anything, it's always the same thing. Okay. Love staying silence. That is performing Rashisa. For Rashisa spoken like a true long-term married person. So that's a performing stage. Okay. G. Is this clear to everybody? Cool. Let's go forward. I'm a simple guy. I like to give simple example. I remember I had a student after clearing PMP. She was the only one she was ever given. Sir, your examples are second grade examples. You need to give some project example. I always love to say that if I can teach my 5-year daughter, I can teach anyone. So that's what I like to do. Interestingly, we have 106 people in the class. Only 43 people have reposted it and 51 people have commented it, which means more than 50% do not need this important booklet. Like, this is so funny. It has 70 direct wording that you can use and solve the question answer. Like, what are the good practices? Still, 50% plus people don't need it. That's very strange. They don't need it. Okay. Who will solve the question? Zagam, you wanted to join the class from batch 11 most enthusiastically. Why don't you solve the question? Try to do it. I know, but try to do it.
Okay, sir, let me read the question. Because this is a lengthy question, so we will, it's more than 3 lines. So we will read the last line first. So how should you proceed to maintain effective scope control while ensuring the project delivers a secure product? So now I will go with the question. You are managing a large-scale software development project for a financial institute. During the execution phase, the development team discovered a newly security and vulnerability that was not accounted for the original project scope. Addressing this vulnerability would require additional time and resources, potentially impacting the project timeline and budget. The team leads argue that fixing this vulnerability is crucial for the system integrity. So the first is document the security and vulnerability in the risk register, continue with the original project scope, and recommend addressing the issue in a separate project or maintain or maintenance phase to avoid scope creep and maintain the current timeline and budget. Implement the security fix right away, as system integrity is paramount in financial software, and adjust the project timeline and budget accordingly. Assess the impact of the security fix, document the change request, and represent it to the change control board for approval before implementation. Consult with the project sponsor to determine if the security fix should be included in the current project scope or addressed in the future update. Then proceed based on their decision. Okay, sir. So here we will go with the elimination that the first it's not a justifiable, because you cannot address it as a separate project. Implement the security fix right away. It's also not the project manager is not it's a right approach, because you cannot implement without change request. So first of all, we will assess this vulnerability. We will check their impact. Then we will go with the change request. If it is approved, then we will implement this one. So I think the right answer is the C.
Very good, sir. Prasad, going to the sponsor is always the last option. Okay. In that question, compliance, we have to go to the sponsor. Here, if you check, first we need to assess the impact of the security fix, then document the change request you are doing impact, and then you're presenting. That's a proper sequence. A beautiful, this is the sequence that we should use. Okay? This is the sequence that we should use, and that's the right way. C is the right answer. Question number 27.
Thank you, sir.
Sure. Qasim? Solve it.
Did you call my name?
G, solve it.
Gigi. Okay. What is the most appropriate action for the team member to take? Your project team is using a quality checklist during the execution phase. One of the team members notices that a crucial step in the checklist has been marked as complete, but they personally know it hasn't been done. Okay, so the answer A states that discuss the issue with the team member who marked the step as complete and decide together whether to rectify the checklist or leave it as it. Escalate the issue to the project sponsor and request their guidance on how to handle the situation and it could potentially impact the quality. Mark the step as incomplete in the checklist and proceed with the remaining steps as it's the responsibility of the person who originally marked it to ensure its completion. And the last option is inform the project manager about the discrepancy and suggest revisiting the step to ensure the checklist is followed accurately. We cannot discuss the issue with the team member, okay, because there's a project manager. And if the project manager is there, you should not take the lead to discuss with the team member. So I will eliminate the A. Going to the project sponsor, as you mentioned, is always the last option. Okay, so B is eliminated. Then mark the step as incomplete and proceed. This cannot be the option. Then informing the project manager about the discrepancy and just following the definition of done, I would take D is the right answer.
Good. Checklists are one of the most important tools you should use in the project management. Okay. So for example, like I have a checklist for entire PMP, which you can actually get it from Amazon. Or when you are in my program, you will get that. So like and I would recommend you use checklist a lot. It gives you sequence of steps. You see how many things. I did not even mention that checklist in my program, right? You will get this checklist, but these things we provide you. Where is Google Drive? Okay. So this checklist, okay, is one of the most important thing. This is like, what is a checklist? I understand once you go to the content, tick, tick, tick. It's a very small, like 30-35 pages. You can read in 1 hour and you get the entire PMP summary in there, right? I like to write documents. I'm an author. So this is a very beautiful thing for you. Do use this checklist for your PMP preparation. It's a good thing. And of course, for sure, you will get all these things when you, and many more things when you enroll in the program.
Okay.
By the way, we also updated the checklist last week. Yeah, Umair?
So in the previous question, we know that it's a hybrid model, right? And teams are self-organizing.
Mhm.
So why don't we discuss it?
You want to discuss the previous question?
Yes, I'm stuck.
Let's solve this, then I'll go back. Okay? Rishma, same for you? Let's discuss this, then we'll go back. Zahar, you message me a message on me on WhatsApp. I'll send it to you there. Okay. Maybe I'll make a mistake if so many people are saying you are managing. Okay. Sakshi, want to solve the question?
Yes, sir. As the project manager, which course of action would you take considering the principles of systems thinking? You are managing a software development project with multiple interconnected modules. During testing, a critical issue is discovered in one of the core modules, which has cascading effect on the entire system. The team is divided on how to approach the problem, with some suggesting quick fixes and others advocating for a complete redesign of the affected module. So there is an issue being found, and there is a argument in the team on how to fix the issue. Options being: A, delegate the decision making to the module owner and trust their expertise to resolve the issue independently, ensuring minimal disruption to the project timeline. So we can't delegate to the module owner, as this should be taken after some analysis. Prioritize meeting the project deadline by implementing quick fixes to the affected module, even if it means compromising on the overall system performance and potential future issues. Never an option. We should not compromise on the performance and rush on the deadline, meeting the deadline. C, conduct a comprehensive redesign of the affected module, allocating additional resources and extending the project timeline to ensure a robust and error-free system while managing stakeholder expectation. This could be an answer, but it is the question is which course of action, first thing we need to do. So D, analyze the root cause of the issue and its impact on the entire system. Engage the team in collaborative problem solving to identify a solution that addresses the core problem and minimize unintended consequences across the interconnected modules. So whenever an issue happens, we first do the root cause of analysis and collaboratively with the team and find the solution before doing anything. So D is the correct answer.
Okay. D is the correct answer. Let's go to the previous question. Yes, Now, Umair, what was the issue?
So this is a question related to hybrid model, right? Now, in hybrid model, you have self-organizing teams.
This is, first of all, this is a predictive question. Or you can say hybrid bond. Okay. So what's the problem here in the question? Whatever, even predictive or hybrid. Yes.
So it self-organizing teams. So A and C. Why not? Why isn't it between A and C? Why D?
So your team is using a checklist, okay, and it's an execution. So let's say quality assurance. One of the team member notices that a crucial step in checklist has been marked complete, but they personally know that it has not been done. So that's a lie, compliance issue, or an ethical issue. Appropriate action for the team member. Now this is here. Your role is not a project manager. What the team member should do. What the team member should do, not the project manager. A team member should immediately tell project manager about every single thing. Okay?
Got it.
The question was twisted in a way that instead of project manager, it was written team member. Everyone is clear with that? Rishma and other people have raised their hand on this one.
Yes, yes. I actually lost the connection between, so just wanted to confirm.
Yeah.
These
Cool. By the way, guys, we are moving very slow, super slow. I haven't never moved this, like we are done with the 4 hours. I promised it, but actually I changed the direction of the coaching call. Normally, I solve question. I can solve all questions in 10 minutes, next 20 minutes. I'm asking you to solve the question so that you can learn into this way. If that is fine, we can continue. Otherwise, I'll put the car in the 6th gear. Put in the chat box that you want to continue this way, or shall I start solving question answers. I just saw that we are done with the 4 hours, which I promised you. 7th gear, 8th gear. Sakshi, why don't you count it? Which one is more? And then we will put into that. Just count it.
The majority, I think, is saying time need to speed up.
Okay. Now let me tell you what we call as autocratic. Autocratic is where one person take the decision. We will continue this way, at least for next 10 questions, then we'll see. Okay. Rajiv, solve the question.
Yes. A large multinational corporation is initiating a complex project that requires collaboration across multiple departments. The project manager notices that team members are struggling to meet conflict priorities and unclear reporting lines. Despite having a matrix structure, the project experiencing delay and communication issues. What approach should the project manager take to address these challenges and improve project performance? A. Advocate for a shift to functional organization structure, allowing department heads to have more control over their staff, project involvement and priorities, establish clear roles and responsibilities for team members, and implement a communication plan that includes regular cross-functional meetings, implement a detailed work breakdown structure, and assign tasks based on functional expertise, requiring team members to report progress solely through their functional managers. Require that the organization transition to a purely projectized structure to give the project manager fully authority over all resources and decision-making processes. So we are telling the problem is that the team members are struggling with conflict priorities and unclear reporting lines. Despite having matrix, the matrix structure, so the project experience the commission issues. So